Hey guys, I'm here a little bit early today. Hey, welcome in guys. We will get started at 5 o'clock on the dot probably, so in just a few minutes. Welcome in, my name is Sam and I will be your coach today for today's workout. Today's guts and butts workout, so glutes and core we have today. And I will be doing it again more of a circuit style, so we're going to do every movement at once, back to back. Get water as you need it, and then we will repeat each movement. That's how I'm probably going to do it today. I will be using some weights, so I have a set of dumbbells here, but weights are, as always, optional for the class, so you do not need them, but I will be demonstrating with them. Of course, make sure you have your water by hand near you. That's mine. Maybe turn the fan on if you have a fan in the room that you're in, or maybe you're outside and you got that wind. That's nice. But turn your fan on and make sure you have enough space to do that area check with your arms. Be sure you're not going to hit anyone or anything. And be sure you're able to lunge forward, backwards, step side to side, all that good stuff. So yes, and you can turn your own music on here as well while we work out. So yeah, just set up and we will get started in about 1 minute here with our workout. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having an awesome week. It's Tuesday. It feels like Wednesday or Thursday. I guess the week just started, but I hope it's going well. Be sure to listen to your bodies throughout today's workout, and like I said, get breaks and get water as you need it, not as I do, because I'm not going to get it that often. I'll be talking a whole bunch, so while I'm rambling about whatever, you can grab some water. We are about to get into our warm-up in just a few moments. I'm going to turn my music up, or not my music, but the music we have to play for this virtual. And turn the music up, and we are about to get into getting our bodies moving, preparing for today's workout. So whenever you are ready, you can stand up, and we're going to stretch out, get the bodies moving. Let's just start by bringing the arms up and back down, making these semicircles with our arms here, stretching out the back, the chest, the shoulders, the core. Deep breaths, nice and quick here. Big stretch. 3, 2, last 1. Next, opening the feet up a bit wider. We're going to reach towards the toes. Opposite hand goes to opposite toe. Reach down, back to center. So nice and quick. Feeling the stretch in the back of our legs and the hamstrings. Remember to breathe. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Feet come back together. Let's do some high knees. Just marching in place. Bringing the knees up high. Pumping our arms. Engaging our core here. So it's a little crunch in. Arms are pumping, guys. Let's go back into bringing the heels to our glutes. Same, marching in place. Knees come outwards. Heels come straight back. Alrighty, guys, let's go straight into some jumping jacks. Jumping up nice and high. Getting that heart rate up here. Deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we're going to go into our elephant stretch. 1 foot is out. 1 foot is nice and flat. Slight bend in those knees. And sit the hips back. Bring the arms back. Bend down, scooping the ground to the ceiling. And alternating sides. Finding our balance on the 1 foot. Only scooping down as low as we're comfortable. Feeling the stretch in the glutes and the hips. and hamstrings. One more on each side. Last one. Good job, guys. Next, we're going to do some Frankensteins. So kicking the foot to opposite hand. Only bringing that leg up as far as we're comfortable. Keeping the other foot nice and flat. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, but we're going to kick the leg back. Chest and fingertips come down. Leg comes back. Alternate sides. Remembering to breathe. Taking deep breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Next, let's do some arm circles. From the chest to the shoulders. Starting back. And let's go forwards. Three, 2, and 1. Last but not least, let's do a little bit of forward lunges. Get the knees warmed up. Alternate sides here. Nice wide step forward. Back to center. Chest is nice and open. Our torso is tall here. Looking straight forward. 3, 2, 1 more here. Back to center. All right, guys, shake it out. Grab some water if you need to. That was our warm-up. We're about to get into our glutes and core circuit in just a moment. So be prepared with that open space with the water handy and optional weights here. All right, today I would like you guys to focus on being nice and controlled with today's movement. So quality, not quantity here. So we're gonna have 30, 40 seconds each movement and get as many reps as you can in comfortably while staying nice and controlled, focusing on those muscles that we're working in our glutes and our legs. So we're gonna get into our first movement and we're gonna just be doing a RDL, so a Romanian deadlift, nice and controlled. Grabbing your weights if you're using them. Getting into our RDL position. The feet are directly under our hips, so our legs should be nice and flat. Or straight, feet are nice and flat. Having a slight bend in our knees here. And sitting our hips back and just hinging at our hips down into our deadlift. Squeezing the glutes back up. So just a normal deadlift here, but we're nice and controlled. Back stays flat. Chest is open. Slight bend in our knees. Sitting the hips back. We're going to have 40 seconds here. Really controlled, guys. Keep the feet flat. And let's go. Slow down. All the way to the shins. And back up. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Back down. Using that mind-muscle connection, thinking about where we're working, what muscles we're working here. So thinking about that work in our glutes and in the back of our legs and the hamstrings. You're over halfway there. Nice and controlled. Same thing with that weight here. Hinging forward. Looking straight down at the ground. 5, 4, whatever rep you're at, finish it out. And squeeze the glutes up. Awesome job, guys. Next up, we have a single leg movement with a split squat here. So here we're in that lunge position where one foot is in front, nice and flat, and one foot is behind us, being sure we're straight back here. And this is our split squat stance. We're going to be staying on that left foot flat first, right toes back, and pulsing here for 20 seconds each side. Again, weights are optional. So be sure that step back is nice and wide and that it is straight back. Those toes should be pointed straight forward. And again, super controlled here, focusing on those glutes muscles. So 20 seconds, and let's go. We're down, pulsing here. So trying to get our knee as low as we can. If you like to just do a quarter pulse right here, that is awesome as well. But trying to get as low as we can in this split squat. 10 seconds. We're sitting up nice and tall, feeling that burn in our left butt cheek, the left glute. 3, 2, and 1. Back up, the right foot is gonna come flat, and the left toes are gonna come straight back. 20 seconds, and let's go. We're down, halfway up. Holding the weights nice and firmly beside us. Taking deep breaths and sitting up nice and tall. The chest is open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Next up, we're going to be doing a goblet squat with a calf raise here. So I'm just going to use one weight. Again, body weight is an option too. So goblet squat, the weight is at chest. Feet are in our squat position. I'm about shoulder width or a little bit wider here. We're going to be sitting back into our hips for our squat. On the way up, calf raise coming on our tippy toes. So we're nice and controlled, working on our balance and working our glutes, lower body, and the calves as well with that calf raise. So 40 seconds here. Feet are nice and flat. And let's go. We're sitting back for our squat. On the way up, squeeze the glutes. Calf raise. Back down. Remembering we're nice and controlled today. So we're taking it slow, all the way down into our squat, all the way up, controlled on the tippy toes. Keeping the chest nice and open. We should be looking straight forward. You're halfway there in the squat. Remembering our breathing. Big inhale down, exhale into the calf raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Next, we're going to get down onto the ground or on our rugs or our mats or wherever we are. The grass, maybe. And we're going to do a hip bridge complex. One of my favorite movements or complexes for our glutes. Bunch of hip bridge motions. So again, choosing to be body weight or to put that dumbbell or any weight of choice, a book, on our hips. Feet are nice and flat, not too close, not too far away, but in that sweet spot to where the knees can come to a 90-degree angle while we are up. And first, we are just going to do hip bridges for 20 seconds. A normal hip bridge. We're up and back down. So here for 20 seconds, holding that weight if we've got it. And let's go. We're pressing the hips up, squeeze the glutes, control it down. So holding that bridge for about 1 second. And then coming back to the ground, make sure we're coming all the way down. So tapping the ground and reaching towards the ceiling. 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna hold that bridge. So we're gonna hold this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up, hold the bridge. We're here squeezing the glutes nice and tight. We wanna feel apples, not applesauce. So keep them tight, holding this for 10 seconds. Then we're gonna bring the knees in and out, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in and push them out. Keeping the hips nice and high. Glutes are still apples here, so nice and tight. And our glutes, shoulder blades down, feet down, knees in, knees out. Abducting those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees in. You can do it, guys. Hold those knees for 15 seconds. Keep the hips up. Keep the glutes nice and tight. Shoulder blades, feet are our support. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all down. Woo! I know those glutes are burning. All parts, lower, outer. All right, guys, we're going to do a bit of core. 2 more movements. And then we're going to get a sip of water and have a nice break. And then we will repeat it. So first core movement, one of my favorites, is this plank side crunch. So we're going to be on our palm here, wrist underneath of our shoulders, arm is nice and straight. This inward leg or this inner leg is going to be down on our knee. So down on that knee for support. Other leg is out on its side, straight outwards here. Opening up our chest. Hand goes behind the head. We're crunching elbow to knee. Back out. 20 seconds. And let's go. Knee to elbow. And extend out. So nice crunch in. Big stretch out. Remembering our breathing here, we want to inhale with the stretch, exhale with the crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Awesome job, guys. Switching over to that opposite side, so my right side. Same thing, fingertips pressed, nice and wide onto your ground. Under the elbow or the shoulder, so arm is nice and straight. That inner leg is down. Other leg is straight out. Hand behind the head. Let's go. 20 seconds. We're in and out. Only bringing that knee as far as we're comfortable. So even this, awesome. As far as we can, guys. Feeling that work in our outer core, the obliques here. 5 seconds. Crunch in, stretch out. 3, 2, last one. Woo! Finally, we're gonna finish with some nice and controlled sit-ups. So same deal, everything super controlled. Option here to use a weight or to just use body weight. If we've got weight, firm grip, heels stay down. Either arms can be extended or at chest. Here we're sitting all the way up, nice and controlled, straightening that back out, reaching straight towards the ceiling, and control it back down. 30 seconds here. And let's go all the way up. Squeeze the core. Inhale, loosen the core down. Nice and controlled. Slight bend in those elbows here. You've got 10 seconds. Then we've got a nice water break. Squeeze the core up. Loosen it out. Stretch it out down. 3, 2, last 1. And we're down. Woo! How are you guys feeling? Get some water. And we're going to go into repeating all of those movements back again. So take this time to collect ourselves, take some deep breaths, get some water, check in with where our body is at. Was that too challenging? Was that not challenging enough? Do you want to bring up your pace or take it down, add weight, take weight off, etc.? So let's take a few moments here and rest. These movements may seem simple. They're pretty common and nice and controlled, but let me tell you guys, the simplest ones that are nice and controlled, that maybe be boring, are the ones that are going to get you the results, the ones that are going to train your muscles to work. Consistency is key. I know we want to switch it up to keep ourselves interested all the time, but doing the same movements for a while and getting your muscles used to those movements is what's going to make that difference. So about what muscles you're really working, and you're going to feel it more in that specific muscle. So yeah, so try to be super controlled here with these movements, whether you have weight or not. And we are about to get back into it with the deadlift here. So get your last few sips of water, getting those weights back together if we're using them. And back with our RDL, so our Romanian deadlift. Legs are nice and straight, feet with our hips, they stay nice and flat. Grabbing that weight, wrists are inwards towards you. Weight is gonna stay super close to the legs here. So we're gonna have another 40 seconds with this RDL. Slight bend in those knees, sitting the hips back, chest is open, and let's go. Weight is dragged down the legs to our shins, a bit quicker back up, squeeze the glutes, back down. Remembering our breathing, big inhale to the shins, exhale, squeeze the glutes. Halfway there. Keeping that weight close to your legs is gonna reduce that lower back pain. So be sure that that weight is dragged across the legs here. You need 5 more seconds. So whatever rep you're at, finish it out. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Next up, we are gonna go into that split squat. So left foot is gonna be nice and flat first, right toes straight back, both feet pointing forward. 20 seconds, sitting up nice and tall. And let's go. We're down and up. Nice and controlled here. Only coming down as low as we're comfortable. So that quarter lunge or that quarter squat is good as well. That knee does not have to come all the way down. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, right foot is flat, left toes back, sitting up tall. Let's go down and up. Trying our best to get those knees at a 90-degree angle.